This meeting is being recorded.
Hi, everyone. Welcome to SIG Instrumentation bi-weekly meeting. This is September 15th of 2022. So here, let me share my screen. Okay. So we only have a couple things on the agenda, which is caps. So cap freeze is coming up. Does anyone have anything that they want to propose? Because if so, they need to get PRR review in the next 2 weeks. And enhancement freeze is in 3 weeks. So from the looks of it, we have a couple things in the pipeline. I have 2 things. It sounds like Damien is just going to get rid of these. And I am not sure what the status of contextual logging is here.
Is it alpha? Yeah, we should reach out to Patrick and or Merrick to see what their plans are.
Oh, they're going to try to go to beta on 1.26. Oh. Okay. And what about this one? David, are you on top of this one? Or?
Which one is that?
Hey, Sergey.
Hey. Which one?
The kubelet open telemetry tracing.
I think kubelet we should leave in alpha for another release.
Okay. So we should change this.
Yes, I can ask Sally if she has plans, but
okay. So we just want to bake it a little bit longer.
Yeah, I think so. I think I'd like to give people a chance to try it out in alpha before we turn it on by default.
Okay. I will reach out to Merrick about the structured logging stuff because we have a ton of structured logging stuff. What about API server tracing? Do we want to leave this in?
Oh, that one we should definitely graduate to beta, I think.
Okay, so do you have a cap for this?
The cap already says it's going to beta, but
okay.
in like 3 releases ago. So I just need to update the version. I'll make a note.
Is there any work that needs to be done?
Yes, so we successfully updated the version of OpenTelemetry used in etcd.
And so that ported to 3.4?
We did get it. Does it need to be in 3.4 or 3.5?
It does need to be in 3.4.
I'll double check.
Is that a fire alarm?
Yeah.
The building emergency condition has
so
cleared.
I guess you got to go.
Yeah, I thought it was in 3.5, but
okay, let's discuss it offline. But I'm pretty sure we need it in 3.4. So there aren't many things on the agenda here, but there seems to be a couple more things. Document log tools, a subproject. Okay, yeah. I'll just assign this to myself. And then KSM planning. Can we put this on?
Hello everyone. So yeah, I did. Hello everyone.
Hi.
Am I audible?
Yeah, you are.
Okay. Yeah. So you might remember me from the last meeting. I'm just basically working on KSM these days, and I was tracking this board, and uh, basically I raised PRs for almost all these issues and some more some minor issues on as well. But what I wanted to talk about was there's this issue number 4 on the board on that same board that we were on. Yeah. So I was just proposing that, because this is something that is fed, this is something that, is maybe a bit too much for a single person. So maybe we can, put this out as a good first timer and, attract more contributors instead of, a single person taking it up.
Yeah, who normally leads the KSM stuff? It's Damien, right?
Yeah, it's Damien.
Have you reached out to Damien about this?
Not particularly about this, no.
I would reach out to Damien directly. I am not super involved with KSM stuff. I mean, I don't object to what you're saying. I think it makes sense.
Okay.
There might be a protocol in like promoting these metrics, right? Like they might be based off of a certain amount of time.
Yeah,
Right.
so I think Catherine sent multiple PRs for promoting some metrics from experimental to stable,
Okay,
and
great.
yeah, I think it's just the usage. If it makes sense, if it's been there for a while. But yeah, she probably knows better. Yeah.
Yeah, I think another related issue is that I put in this PR. We need to have a mechanism to detect. It's similar to what we did in for the Kubernetes repo, but for KSM repo, we had no check to check whether this stable matrix has been modified by some contributors or not. It's just a document in the doc file. Okay, this one is stable, this one is not stable, but no pre-submit checks.
Yeah, I saw that comment. Yeah, that makes sense.
So, I mean, if someone wants to port over the stability framework to KSM, I mean, like, it's just a wrapper around Prometheus, so it should theoretically just work. It depends how many weird metrics types KSM supports. If they're doing a lot of like gauge functs, custom collectors, then it's basically going to be a lot less useful.
Yeah, do we have some plan to promote this tool to Prometheus? Because I think not only this repo, other repo, for example, LCD, also using maybe Prometheus library to export metrics. So if we can have this library in Prometheus, so
I don't think Prometheus really wants this. This is like very specific to the way
versions.
people, yeah, versioning metrics and stuff. We do it in K8s because like people depend on K8s, but for normal metrics, it's a little, yeah, I mean, I brought it up to Prometheus guys before, and I don't think they were interested in upstreaming it. So it would make more sense just to pull in the component-based library into KSM and doing that there, if you wanted to do something like that.
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah, but it can be a little bit involved. You would need new static analysis scripts and stuff.
Um, yeah, yeah. Just one more thing that I wanted to bring up, just to get folks' opinion on it. Basically, this comment right here. So it's um, regarding replacing the CLI toolkit. So we would be deprecating, kind of just being independent of the p flags library, and instead incorporating Cobra for the flags, Viper for watching config files, and basically the loading, hot reloading whenever there's there's a change in the config files or whatever. And then Damien and I, we actually talked about this regarding the future plans, where we want to reload on the fly. So we won't restart the binary, but we would just invalidate the cache, or just revert those specific areas as soon as we detect that there's any config changes in the supplied config maps or files or whatever.
Okay.
So yeah, I think it's the third point that Damien commented at the bottom. I can actually.
Right here.
Sorry, that's a lot. Yeah, the future plans beyond version 3. Yeah, the first link there. Yeah. So that's basically
This one.
no, the one. Okay, let me just.
This one. Ability to configure this one. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm cool with this.
Yeah. So the first two paragraphs that he talked about, that's already been done. The context cancellation logic, it's already there in the Viper PR. But yeah, the third point is a bit more complex, but it would definitely, it's worth the effort. And we kind of decided to do that, after version 3, if that's fine. Actually, I wanted to ask this thing where is that board accurate? So if, let's say, all those PRs are merged, all those issues are addressed, then we go ahead with the version 3 release for KSM?
I am not the best person to ask about that, but I
Okay.
would assume yes. This, right? You're talking about this, right?
Yeah.
I would assume yes. For version 3? Yeah, I think that makes sense.
Okay.
But keep in mind, I'm not like a cube state metrics domain expert. So I deferred to Damien, but he's not here.
Yeah. I'll ping him. Yeah.
All right. So I think that's it for our agenda today. Thank you everyone for attending. Does anyone have anything else that they wanted to pop up as a topic? Okay, great. Then I will give everyone 15 minutes of their time back. If you guys have time, please review our KEPs. We would appreciate feedback on them since KEP deadline is approaching. Cool. Well, have a nice week, everyone. See you guys next time.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye.